All right, you made it this far. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. Is this right for you? So what I'm gonna do, very briefly, very quickly, I'm just gonna run you through just a brief overview of what wholesaling actually is. This is just one of the avenues that we use to generate income in our business. Wholesaling is the most lucrative and quickest way to make money in this industry. No matter what other avenue you take, wholesaling, I promise you, is the quickest. In the past 3 months alone, we've made a little over 140K in net profit, not gross, net revenue from wholesaling and innovations in just summer alone, which is pretty cool. It's compared to some people, you should be surprised. Some dudes out there, millions. But for us, we're growing, we're making it happen. So that was just our summer, which is fine because wholesaling, you don't need any money to do it. You don't need any real experience to do it. As long as you get the fundamentals, you'll make money doing it. So don't be freaked out, don't be scared. We're gonna teach you how to do it. So my goal for you today is to just give you the quick rundown, the quick roadmap as to what this is. And if you see this and you're like, Nick, I get the gist, I appreciate it, that's all you get from me, fantastic. But for those of you who really want to grow with us, then we will give you the tools, we'll give you the resources, the scripts, the community, literally the sales training, everything you need to get a deal, close the deal, and get paid. We'll give you everything. But for those of you who just want a quick rundown, let me show you what it takes to close a wholesale deal. So first off, you gotta find yourself a deal. How do you do this? So you can go anywhere from door knocking, you can go on Craigslist, Zillow for sale by owners, you can cold call. There's a million ways to do it. You gotta get your methods down. People do cold mailers, they do a bunch of things to get leads. Once you get those leads, you gotta call the leads, obviously pitch them, lock up a contract, and then find yourself a buyer. So when I say that, this is you right here, right? You decided your method of marketing, it was cold calling and bandit signs. So you got a lead, right? This is Grandma right here. Grandma called, don't mind Marcos's illustrations, but you found Grandma, right? Grandma, she saw your bandit sign and she gave you a call. And she's like, I want to sell my house. I'm about to face foreclosure. Okay, no sweat, Grandma. You take your bike over to Grandma's house and you see it's a crappy house. This is a cracked window. It's a crappy house. And you say, Grandma, listen, I could offer you 100 grand. You know the house is worth 300 grand, but you said, Grandma, listen, I could offer you 100 grand for your property. She's like, 100 grand? Oh, I'm being foreclosed for 70 grand. 100 grand is great. I'll take it. Great. So you make Grandma the offer. She loves it. She takes it. So now you're going to go say, Bob, this is your buddy Bob. He's actually a builder. He's an investor / builder. Bob is actually an investor who buys houses for cash. So you say, Bob, listen, I got this contract locked up for 100 grand. It's worth 300 grand fixed up. It needs about 50 grand worth of work. I want 50K for the contract. Bob says, oh, Nick, what a smoking hot deal. He said, I'll buy that contract for you for 50K. So now Bob's all in for 150K because you assigned the contract to him. So you assigned Grandma's contract to Bob for 50 grand. So Grandma gets the 100 grand. Bob pays you 50 grand. This is a lawyer. We're in Connecticut. We're an attorney heavy state. For those of you who don't need lawyers in maybe like New Jersey, Florida, you guys use title companies. They are the same thing, basically. So you go to places with a building that says title company. Enjoy the place in your state. I'll let you know what you need in your state later. You used to get to the attorney. Everything is all set. They line up a closing date. And then bam, X marks the spot. Bob bought the house for Grandma. Grandma got 100K. Bob paid you 50K. That's your 50 grand over there. You made a bag of money. You made some money. I'm proud of you. So everyone in the situation is happy. Grandma's happy because she stopped her foreclosure and the bank's not going to take her house anymore that she raised her kids in. Bob's happy because you brought him a fantastic fucking deal. So you brought him a great deal that Bob's going to make 80 to 90K on after all his costs. The attorney's happy because you referred him business, and you always refer the same attorney business or the same title company business, so they're happy and they give you a good rate, and you're fucking thrilled because you just made 50 grand from Bob, and you got Grandma out of that shitty situation, and your investor's happy with you and is going to be looking to do more deals with you because you gave him such a great deal. So that's pretty much what wholesaling is. This is just wholesaling 1.0. We actually have another thing called wholesaling 2.0, which allows you to close with buyers, retail buyers. It's a crazy cool complex. You make a lot more money than this dude right here. And Nick with 50 grand happy is not Nick with 100 grand happy. You should see Nick with 100 grand happy. I'd be smiling ear to ear right now. It'd be great. So wholesaling 2.0 will make you a lot more money, but you got to stick with us to unlock that. That's going to be just a little bit further down the line. So that is basically the concept of wholesaling. Again, if you just wanted the gist of it and you want to do all this yourself, no problem. I'm really glad I was able to put you in the right direction. At the end of the day, you got to find the deal. You got to have your methods. You got to align your goals with all parties, the seller, the buyer, all that jazz. And you know how to lock up the deal. You gotta know how to negotiate, how to actually close, and you gotta have a lot of sales training. I recommend, if you're not gonna stick with us, get sales training. There's a bunch of guys out there who can teach you how to sell. Listen, there's methods I like to use. I locked up millions of dollars worth of wholesale deals from ourselves and for the company I was with. Obviously, the guy who mentored me. So if you want my methods of selling, great. But bro, if you're here, you're most likely heard of Alex Hormozi. The dude can teach you how to sell. So look at his YouTube videos if you don't want to stick with us, no problem. But analyze it correctly, doing the numbers and everything, and obviously delivering and being able to assign the contract and get paid. it's intricate. So if you want to stick with us and you want to keep going, follow me into the next module. We're going to recap and I'll give you next steps. Come with me.